Lords is not only the mecca of cricket, but also a lucky change agent for Indian cricket. In addition to that glorious day in 1983 when India won the World Cup, in 1996 there were two players who made their glorious debuts that changed the trajectory of Indian cricket for decades to come. Yes, I am talking about Saurav Ganguly and Rahul Dravid. After the World Cup semi-final loss against Sri Lanka, India were looking for a reset. Sachin's single-handed performance during the World Cup wasn't sufficient, and the selectors really needed some good support batsmen. Sanjay Manjrekar, who had been a regular in the team for 8 years until then, was hardly making the cut and his form had dipped substantially. Vinod Kambli, a sensation until a few years before, had rubbed many from the team management the wrong way, and him crying on the field after the World Cup semi-final loss did not help his case either. Unfortunate, but true. Navjot Singh Sidhu had been in good form, but due to the spat between him and Azharuddin during the ODI series of the England tour, he left the tour and went back to India in a stunning move. On top of all this, India lost the first test at Birmingham as well, in spite of an excellent second innings century by Sachin Tendulkar. All the stars aligned to help Ganguly and Dravid debut together in the second test match at Lord's. The two had been playing in A teams together and also competed against each other for a few years before in Ranji and Tulip trophies as well. The first to get a chance was Saurav Ganguly, who came in at one down with the score at 25. Against a 5-person seam bowling attack of England's, Ganguly showed his regal stroke play and delighted the Lord's crowd. Even after the crowd favourite Sachin Tendulkar got out, Ganguly kept going with some useful partnerships with Azhar and Jadeja. Then came Rahul Dravid at number 7. Dravid joined the party with some glorious offside strokes. All of Ganguly's favourite shots came out: square drives, cover drives, and on drives. In the second session of the day, Ganguly got to an exceptional century and became the third cricketer at that time to score a century on debut at Lord's. Dravid was with him by his side. Ganguly continued on to 131 when he got out. Rahul Dravid was around 40 at this point and only had a very fragile tail left. But with his Karnataka mates Kumble and Srinath rallying around him, he was able to move India past the English first innings total of 344 and helped India gain a good lead on the morning of day 4. With 5 runs remaining to get himself a century on debut too, he nicked one off Chris Lewis to the keeper and walked off before Dickie Bird could make his decision. What a sport. Within a few months of their debut, they would become permanent fixtures of both the Test and the ODI teams. Ganguly will go on to become vice-captain in a couple of years after that and then become a path-breaking captain in 2000. Dravid will move to number 3 in the batting order in Test matches, something he did not give up until his retirement in 2012, and he was famously called the Wall for it. Together, they would score a total of 42,000 runs with 86 centuries in ODI and Test matches combined. All that started at Lord's in 1996. Hats off.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this. See you next time.